right. Hello, you beautiful creatures. Before I even get into Iron Soul, I have two things I need to talk about. First, I kind of disappeared for 9 days, and I highly apologize. I went on a trip with my father for work, so I didn't have time to record, and the last update of the Robux Rush and everything else they added, I was just not in the mood to record. So I haven't recorded anything in over a week, and I didn't want to upload some random half-assed video just so I could stay posting. Sometimes I genuinely just don't know what I want to record, especially when I have already covered most of the current Iron Soul content. But apparently, while I was busy vanishing off the face of the earth, we hit 1,000 subscribers. 1,000. Like, what the hell? Seriously though, thank you guys. Some of you have been watching since I started doing these Iron Soul videos. Some of you found me through the guides, some of you through the updates, and somehow enough of you decided, yeah, I'll subscribe to the guy who eats crayons, because fuck it, you know? And people do say that when I get into a game. They do say that. It's actually hilarious. But now we're at 1K. So I thank you guys for that. I'm definitely not stopping here. I want to keep improving the videos, try different games, stream more, and just, you know, grow the little community into something actually fun. And speaking of things that are fun, Iron Soul is adding guns, because apparently swords, bows, staffs, giant scythes, and a whole bunch of magic, we need firearms, I guess, because that's the best thing you can get, right? Then might add an AK next, who knows? Yeah, we need firearms now, and I'm completely okay with this. And the first weapons we're getting are dual pistols. This is probably the part of the update I'm most interested in. We've gotten plenty of individual weapons before, but adding an entirely different weapon type opens up way more possibilities. I want to know how fast they attack. I want to know what their skills look like. I want to know how much mobility we're actually talking about. And most importantly, I want to know if I can run around like an idiot shooting everything while everybody else does the actual work, because I don't know how strong they are. I think it would be kind of funny. That's the important question. The dual pistols are tied to a new Season 3 event called the Boss Challenge, and our new boss is named Joker, which sounds very reassuring. The idea is pretty simple. You fight Joker, earn Joker coins, and then use those coins to redeem the dual pistols. The blueprint for the pistols is also connected to this new event. So if you're somebody who wants the new weapon as soon as it releases, Joker is probably where most of your time is going. I'm definitely going after them, or try to. And once I actually get the pistols and spend some real time using them, I want to make a proper review. Not one of those, this weapon is insane video 5 minutes after it releases, when I haven't even figured out what half of the abilities do. I want to test the damage, movement skills, how it feels in actual dungeon, and whether it's something I recommend grinding for. So if you want that video, tell me in the comments, or even better, join the Discord. I've actually been wanting to make the Discord more involved with these videos instead of just being somewhere where people sit around waiting for carries. Guys, I have carriers in the server. I have a life and I can't be constantly carrying. I don't want to sound rude, but I gotta be bold. I work. I don't have time to carry. And thanks to my lovely supporters, I have people that will carry you. They're the ISD carry squad. My server is not based on Iron Soul. It's not. I want a genuine community. I have certain channels and chats where I want you guys posting builds or sending weird Iron Soul discoveries, and you can send questions or ask questions you want answered. But it's not a dedicated Iron Soul Discord server. You can, however, give me challenge ideas or give me another game. Tell me when I completely misunderstand something. Well, actually, maybe don't do that last one. My ego's fragile. Anyways, but seriously, I want to start pulling more questions and ideas directly from you guys, because the questions that need to be answered, you guys can assist each other instead of me making a video about it, because I'm not fully recording into this game. Instead of putting it onto a video, help each other out. You know, it could be extremely helpful and make somebody's day incredibly easy, you know? Anyways, there's more to this update than the new weapon. We're also getting new daily tasks and long-term tasks. Completing those give you something called active points. You use those points to claim rewards. Pretty straightforward, but the extra points are where it gets more interesting. If you earn more active points than you currently need, those extra points will eventually turn into active coins. Those coins will be used in a special shop that launches next week. Those coins will be used in a special shop that launches next week. And thankfully, anything you earn before the shop releases will be saved. So if you're playing when the update drops, there's no reason to ignore those tasks. Start stacking points, get your normal reward, build up whatever excess you can. And then when that exclusive shop opens, you will already have something to spend. I like to say something like this because they reward you for actually playing consistently without forcing you to sit in the exact same dungeon for 6 hours. Speaking of playing other stuff, Iron Soul is obviously what most of you know me for right now, but I really don't want this channel or community to become the only one game forever. I play plenty of other stuff too. That's also what my Twitch is for. Sometimes I'll stream Iron Soul, but I also want to use Twitch for Fortnite, random games, and horror stuff. Whatever looks fun. I stream Roblox on YouTube, Twitch for any other game. So if you guys enjoy the videos but want something more relaxed where I'm just playing and talking in the chat, follow me on Twitch. And there's a game you think I could try, put it in the Discord. I'd actually love to have a channel where you guys vote on what I play next. Like, give me 4 games, let everybody vote, and whatever wins becomes a stream. That way when I inevitably make a terrible decision, I can blame all of you. Perfect system. Back to the update. Newer players are also getting some help. If you're brand new to Iron Soul, you'll receive 50% extra XP during your first 7 days, as long as you're below level 60, which is actually a pretty good boost. Starting a game like this after everybody else has already been grinding for months can feel pretty horrible. Like, you can join a lobby with your starter equipment, you know, look around, and some guy is just crashing your game with all the particles. I mean, the wings, the armor, the weapons, even the pet, you know, it's crazy. And then there's you with a stick and leaves for clothes. So giving new players faster early progression should make catching up less miserable. If you've got a friend you've been trying to bring into the game, this update is probably a decent time to do it. There are also several smaller improvements coming, and some of these are actually really nice. The Ice Dragonet, Storm Eagle, and Phoenix Kitsune are also getting their skills improved. Based on the announcement, this sounds like a visual upgrade rather than them suddenly becoming stronger, which is nice, because Iron Soul clearly looked at the amount of glowing nonsense already covering my screen and thought, no more. I don't know how many people have genuinely like pinged moderators because when they're doing tower and they get so high up, their games start to lag and crash. No more. Scroll trading is getting better too. You'll now be able to actually see the stats on the scrolls while trading, so you can tell if your friend's being honest or lying. That's one of those little things that should have probably existed already, but you know, I'm glad we're getting. If someone is offering you a scroll, being able to see exactly what you're trading for makes the whole system easier and safer. The Forge is also receiving a change. The waiting for high value weapons is being increased. So theoretically, we should have better odds of forging something actually worth keeping. I say theoretically because the Forge has personally offended me enough times that I can no longer trust it. But hey, better chances are better chances. Maybe it'll finally apologize. Another change is coming to the Yokozuna. Skill 2 and the ultimate are getting improved effects. So if you use the Yokozuna, definitely mess around with it after the update and see what's changed. I'm curious whether it just looks better or whether the abilities feel noticeably different in the actual combat. And while we're talking about weapons, the developers also confirmed that the next glory weapon is coming in 2 weeks. That one interests me a lot. We don't know what it's going to be yet, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend I have some secret information, which I wish I did. But if you're currently saving glory resources, just keep that date in mind. You might want whatever comes next. And knowing Iron Soul, it'll probably look completely ridiculous, which means I want it. Probably not. Who knows? Because I have no self-control. On another completely unrelated note, I've also been working on merch. I actually want the merch to feel more like something you guys could wear because you like it, not just a shirt with my username slapped across the chest. I want more blue styled stuff, blue and black designs, something related to me, something related to the Discord, possibly designs based around jokes from the channel. So this is another thing I want you guys helping with. Go to the Discord and tell me what kind of merch you'd actually want. Shirts, hoodies, different colored versions, something subtle, something completely stupid. Like, I'm interested. Me personally, I like my floral suits. I love the design of the suits, of the flowers. I love it. So give me ideas on what you guys, because if I'm going to make more of it, I'd rather make something you guys help choose. We could even do merch polls on the server and let everyone vote between designs before I release anything. You know, it sounds way more fun than me sitting there going, yep, that probably looks good. They might buy it, even though it's the ugliest shirt mankind has ever created. So between video ideas, game suggestions, builds, questions, stream polls, and merch concepts, I want the Discord to become more of a place where you guys actually influence what happens next. I'm sorry that I keep bringing this up, but I do. And now that we hit 1,000 subscribers, I think that's the perfect time to start doing more community stuff instead of just, playing the game alone and recording. Like, I could do community game nights, like Iron Soul groups or Fortnite nights, Roblox horror games, viewer challenges. I can do Q&A videos. There's a lot we can mess around with. We can even do movie nights, There's so much I can mess around with. But before I wrap this up, seriously, thank you guys again for 1,000 subscribers. I know I already said it at the beginning, but seeing that number after being gone for 9 days was pretty insane. Only like 2 weeks ago, I was at 500 and not even active. And now doing this, I'm already at 1K and content creator in the game. You see this right here? Yeah, that's me. It's crazy and I love it. And I know not everybody watching is subscribed, so if you watched a few of these Iron Soul videos and you keep somehow ending up back here, you might as well hit the button. We made it to 1K. Now we've got to figure out how far we can actually take this thing. As for this update, I think the dual pistols are easily the part I'm most excited about. Completely new weapon category has way more potential than just another weapon drop, and the Joker event gives us something new to work toward at the same time. We've also got active points. In the upcoming active point shop, faster progression for newcomers, improved pet effects, better scroll trading, better forge odds, Yokozuna changes, and another glory weapon only in 2 weeks. So there's a decent amount happening. So everything releases, tell me what you want first. Dual pistol review? A Joker event guide? A video showing the fastest way to earn Joker coins? Or something else entirely? Who knows? Drop it in the comments or throw it in the Discord. And if Iron Souls isn't your thing, check out the Twitch sometimes, because that's where I'll be playing a lot of other games I enjoy without turning every simple thing into a full edited YouTube video. I know this whole video has been a whole lot of editing and voice tone changes. I'm tired and I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard, guys. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for 1K. Sorry again for disappearing for 9 days. I'm alive, kind of, probably. And I'll see you beautiful creatures in the next one. Stay weird, everybody.